the military coup leader in Niger, they now they send and people since when they go discuss, he not green listen to them. The only person wey listen to na Sanusi Lamido of former emir of Kano. But e be like say yesterday, you know, Ecowas said they are going to finish all the other diplomatic ways they can use before they will reach military. So they kept sending people to meet him in Niger. So yesterday, he finally listened to some people, some kings wey comot Nigeria go, and he has agreed to have a dialogue with Ecowas nation. Wetin dey vex her since na say Ecowas just decide say they wan send military enter the troops enter Niger without hearing his part of the story. Anyway, something dey vex her since. But now that he has agreed for a dialogue, let me read the news for you. Coup. Niger military ready for dialogue, says the junta, according to the Punch newspaper. The leader of the Niger junta, General Abdurrahmani Chiani, had agreed to explore diplomatic dialogue to resolve the political impasse in the country. Chiani spoke on Saturday during a meeting with Nigeria's intervention team comprising Islamic scholars led by the national chairman of Jamatul Izalatu Bida Waikamatu Sunnah Balalau. According to a statement personally signed by the law on Sunday, the cleric told Chiani that the visit to Niger was to engage in a constructive dialogue to encourage him and other military leaders behind the coup to embrace dialogue instead of war to resolve the crisis. Responding, Chiani said, the doors were open to explore diplomacy and peace in resolving the matter. Chiani expressed sadness that the Economic Community of West African States issued ultimatums without hearing the junta side of the matter. It was learnt that Chiani, according to Niger Republic's Prime Minister, Ali Zain, was ready for a dialogue, expressing hope that the talks with ECOWAS would take place in the next few days. Zain noted, "We have agreed and the leaders of our country have given the green light for dialogue. They will now go back and inform the Nigerian president what they have heard from us. We hope in the coming days they will come here to meet us to discuss how the sanctions imposed against us will be lifted." West African leaders on Thursday ramped up the rhetoric against Niger's coup leaders, ordering the deployment of a regional standby force to restore democracy in the coup-hit country. Niger Republic has been engulfed in political chaos since last month, when President Mohamed Bazoum was ousted in a coup d'etat by the Presidential Guard. ECOWAS responded days later by enacting sanctions and issuing an ultimatum to the ruling military junta: stand down within a week or face a potential military intervention. That deadline came and went on Sunday, August 6th, without any change in the political situation. ECOWAS leaders have said their preference is to find a diplomatic solution to the crisis and would send in troops as a last resort. You know, I've always maintained it that once we hit these people with sanctions, they will always budge at a point in time. If they're not listening to sanctions, it means they're not going to listen to war. They go ready to fight you back. But once you just hit them with the sanctions, they will always budge. Now, just stronger they do also African. I'm sure that they knew that this was going to happen before they started this coup. I'm sure that they knew. I'm sure this is all part of the plan. Anyway, in the agree say you go get dialogue meeting, which means you can solve this matter without shooting gun. At least nobody need to poof for inside the matter. The one we don't know is what is going to be dialoguing about. Whether you go to say, okay, we go hand over back to democracy, Mona just leave me and my guys, but we get asylum for one other country. That's one. Or maybe you go to say the sanctions, we go do this one. I'm gonna commit the sanctions, but we're not ready to hand over back. Is what we now don't know. But I'm not sure ECOWAS wants to hear any other thing apart from saying you are handing over back. The reason is because all the president with ECOWAS, all of them they fear. Say if you reach their talk tomorrow. That is why they are pushing this. At least once they can succeed with this, then not say tomorrow if it happen to them too, other ECOWAS stations go join hand. You understand? But let's just see how it's going to happen. Now that he has agreed to a dialogue, within the coming few days or few weeks at most, they would have sent another envoy to Niger to go and dialogue with them. So let's wait and see what will happen. At least we are sure, so nobody shoot anybody.